Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of the Judo Wall. And today we're going to be talking about chargebacks. And what we're going to do first of all is talk you through some chargeback scenarios and how that process of chargeback works with both the issuing and acquiring banks. And we'll talk about what they are in a moment. We start off, point number one, a consumer has come in, be it a face-to-face transaction or buying something through a native application, and has hit that pay button, has accepted the goods and services are going to be bought. So that's the pay. And then a month later, or 3 or 4 weeks later, they receive either their Visa and MasterCard statement for credit or debit card, or their bank statement, or whatever it might be, and they now start to query that charge. And they're saying basically that that merchant and that charge didn't occur. So they call their bank, the cardholder bank, and they say to the cardholder, to their bank, I didn't make that charge, I didn't pay for those goods and services. I want to raise that as a query. And then what happens is, the cardholder's bank or the issuing bank will then ask the merchant's bank, and the merchant being the person that sold these goods or services, he'll ask that bank, their bank, to present as much information as they can to support that case of whether or not that person did actually buy those goods and services. So at that point, now we're asking for information like invoices, receipts, perhaps a proof of delivery, or anything that can support that merchant in proving that they sold those goods and services to that particular individual. At that point, the merchant or acquiring bank then comes through to the issuing bank, to the cardholder's bank, and says, here's all that supporting documentation, here's all the stuff relevant to that particular sale to prove that my guy, my merchant, did actually sell those goods and services. And at that point, the consumer's bank or the issuing bank will then make a decision to say, actually, we've seen enough supporting evidence to say to our consumer, here's the information that the merchant's bank has presented, and that consumer can then at that point say, fine, I accept the charge, and that charge just goes onto their bill as normal, or they can say, no, I still dispute that amount, in which case we go through into something called arbitration. And arbitration is run through these guys, Visa and MasterCard. And they essentially act as the last kind of point, as the court, if you like. And it's up to them. Their decision is absolutely final. And what they will do is ask again for all the supporting information from the merchant's bank and from the consumer bank to see if that purchase was actually legitimate. Thank you very much, and we'll see you again soon.